Oh. Hi, guys. It's Thursday, right?
It's Wednesday.
Is it really? I done screwed myself up yesterday.
Yes, you did.
That was the challenge on the wrong day. No, I thought it was Thursday.
No,
I seriously did.
it's just Wednesday.
That's funny. Well, oh well. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I've been busy this morning already.
Yeah, I saw.
I've been up since 1.
You are nuts. If I woke up at 1, it was to pee and go back to bed.
Me too.
I had a really bad headache last night when I went to bed, and I just couldn't relax, and it was making me want to cry, and Brandon's just like, put your mask on and go to sleep. You'll be fine.
Okay.
And I guess he had a headache too.
Oh.
So, I don't know what the deal was, but we didn't eat dinner last night. So that might have been, I was supposed to cook dinner.
Oh.
So that's one of the reasons why we didn't eat dinner. But he said he had a sandwich. So at least he ate something, but, cause he thought that might be the reason why he had a headache. And, so he ate something, but I woke up at 1 and I was done.
Did you take an ibuprofen or anything?
I didn't before I went to bed because it was like I don't know, it was kind of like a sudden headache, and I was already in bed, and I kind of just passed out, but it was whatever, you know.
Yeah, whatever. It's okay.
And I was fine once I slept a little bit. And
Sally,
I come in here and cooked for a little bit. I made porcupine meatballs, and I was making some what?
What's porcupine meatballs? You've
never had them?
No.
My mom used to make them all the time for like potlucks and stuff. You take rice-a-roni,
okay,
and you I don't know if nobody's like hardly even watching us. Like,
it's okay. It's just us. We're fine. Keep going. Nope.
Anyways, I was like, what's going on in the chat? Because I don't see nothing going on.
Well, there's only 4 in the side chat so far, and one of them's me.
And one of them's me.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, you take rice-a-roni, you mix it up with hamburger meat, and I do garlic and a little bit of onion, and you make little balls, and then you fry them up in your butter, and then you make it like rice-a-roni, kind of like to where you add water and you let them simmer. And so the rice that's on the outside, it gets crispy, but the rice that's on the inside is soft.
Oh, okay.
Super good. And Brandon tried them, and he goes, "You didn't put enough seasoning in it. It just tastes like hamburger meat and rice." And I'm like, well,
go make it himself then.
I said, this is why I don't cook.
Hey, you never put the link in the squad, so I just did.
Thank you.
That's probably why you don't have any watchers.
I never go to Walmart. I never go shopping. So I was like, I'm going shopping. So I bought a new pan to
Ooh.
cook, a frying pan, and I bought some stuff to clean with. I had some stuff, but I needed like Brillo pads because the stove was like, yucky,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate that. I when I used to cook all the time, I used to keep up on the cleaning. Well, now that I don't cook all the time, the
Oh,
cleaning
no,
just
no. You tell him the deal is when you cook, no, the stove is the first thing that gets wiped down and cleaned. Come on.
Well, I know. That's how I feel too. But it was gross.
Yeah, it gets gross real fast. I mean, even with just two, you cook twice without wiping it down, it can get gross.
Mm.
So you tell him, oh man, you wait till he gets on.
I had to do the hood. I had to do the whole thing. I had to do it all. But it's clean now.
That's
It's
good.
clean. It's clean and pretty, and it I need a new stove. We need to talk to the landlords and see if they'll buy a new stove, because it's got a, like, on the side where it's on the top, but on the side there's a chunk out of it, like,
What?
it's like, I mean, it's a sliver, but there's like nothing there. It's just rusted out or something.
Sally, is that a gas stove?
Yeah.
You need to be careful with that.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I mean, it's all right, but it ain't gonna start a fire or nothing.
No, I mean like with gas fumes and stuff. You need to be careful.
Well, the line is fine, and we've never had any like gas leaks or anything like that. But just the top of the stove looks crummy with, a sliver taken out of it, Tom, are you seriously the only one in the freaking chat right now?
Get your butt on the panel. Why am I scaring you?
Yeah.
My hair's a mess, I know. And I'm like writing stuff down. I'm gonna run a sale on my eBay store.
Cool.
I usually don't. But I'm writing down like all the item numbers and what the price is, because I'm doing a 40% off sale on a bunch of stuff.
Cool.
Stuff I've had forever that I'm just going to throw out. So I figure, why not just try to run the sale first,
I was trying something with my eBay this morning. I put 20% on 20% on my promotions, my promoted listings.
Oh, okay.
Did I do 20? I don't think I did 20. I think I did 12 or something. Yeah, what is up with that? Why isn't anybody here? Is there another show right now?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let me look.
Where did all my people go? Where's all my peeps?
Let's see.
I don't think there's another show.
Newfound Past is doing a show.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
What the heck's that?
Well, anyways, I mean, I'm fine that people go watch other people. That's fine.
No, that's not fine. I'm gonna go. What?
Don't do that, Bridget. Don't go steal people.
Steal people.
Yeah.
The body snatchers.
That's fine. We'll just sit here and talk by ourselves. Whatever. Well, get it, girl.
Well, hold on. I gotta go yell at our people. See who's. Yep, Glenn's in there. Who else is in here? Glenn is actually on the panel. The Truth is in there.
I got Southern Butter Pecan Creamer. I had to find something else because that peppermint mocha was making me kind of ugh. I can't hardly handle the chocolate anymore.
Okay. I just put, hey guys, miss y'all.
What are those, Todd?
These are the lamps that I just sold, and now I gotta pack them.
Ooh. What is that white stuff made of? Is it ceramic?
We had a discussion about that one chat. It's been a couple of months ago.
I don't know.
I couldn't figure it out whether some people were saying jade, some people were saying soapstone, some people were saying what's that stuff that they carve in Mexico to make those chess sets?
Not ivory.
Marble? Maybe Mara. I don't know.
Oh, welcome,
I don't know how you would do. Huh?
Bargain Effect says, I'm here just listening, first time viewer.
Well, nice to have you. All of our other viewers are somewhere else right now. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't get a notification or something.
Well,
trying to figure out how to get the harps off.
I seen yesterday on YouTube, they put a little thing up at the top saying, you may not.
YouTube has been acting up like crazy yesterday.
Yeah, but they're like something about you might not see all of your subscribers or all of your channels or something because we're wiping out spam. And I'm like, oh, great.
Well, normally we're more lively than this.
Yeah, we're running a little bit lower.
Are you a reseller, Bargain Effect? And do you have a channel? I'm going to subscribe to you.
Man.
Me too.
I'll subscribe to you.
Yeah, usually we have more viewers in here this time, but
yeah,
it'll pick up.
Anyway, go on, Todd.
Dang it. If I don't get these harps off, they're going to have to go in a real long box, and that's going to hurt my cubic.
We don't want to hurt your cubic.
Yep. So
I sold this yesterday.
What'd you say? Oh, nice.
I listed it yesterday and I sold it last night.
There's a point.
Yep.
A little late.
I tied Mary.
So anyway, yeah, I'd rather sell stuff like this than,
Yeah, it's interesting.
These sold for $150.
Ooh, nice. Did you get those from your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job.
And
yeah, I said ceramic, but it didn't look like that to me from here. But
no, it's like a carved stone or something.
Yeah. What if it's like a marble?
Anyway,
that doesn't matter now. They sold.
They're a pain to ship and handle, but
yeah,
you only have to sell one set of these as compared to like 10 shirts or pairs of pants and
right.
Oh yeah, I would much. I'm telling you,
probably
right now.
yeah, probably take about the same amount of packing time.
Yeah,
as 10 shirts.
Hey.
Well, it's about time there, Mr. Bum.
I'm just not feeling it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
The temperature started dropping again, and my joints are hurting this morning.
Oh.
That's what happens when you get old.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Who's old?
I am.
No, you're not either.
Yes, I am.
You're only, what, 40?
5.
That's not old.
45.
I'm old enough to be your father. Todd's old
I doubt it.
Todd's old enough to be your grandfather.
Oh my God! Stop it.
What? No. That would
How are y'all
take
doing this morning?
Good.
All right.
some doing.
Doing good. Of course, Todd is, selling his big ticket items again, and
What the hell is he selling this morning?
These are
Bargain Effects in Wisconsin.
lamps.
Ooh.
Nikki's in Wisconsin, and Tara and Jim's in Wisconsin,
yeah.
Don't you know?
but they're not here.
Don't you know? Well, Nikki says she'll be here soon. He says the
And-
Wisconsin weather takes a toll on your body.
Yeah, I'm in Michigan, so I know.
I'm in New York,
Yeah,
and we're not going to talk about where Tom is.
yeah,
Or
or Todd.
I'm in God's country.
Screw those guys.
That's what my parents called Oklahoma, God's country.
Really?
No, that's the Bible Belt. Oklahoma is,
Really?
or so I hear.
Oh. Okay, let me go get a cup of coffee.
They're in the Dells area. I have no idea where that's at. Somebody was just talking about that.
What?
Who was talking about that yesterday? The Dells.
I don't know. Nikki's near Duluth and Superior. That's where Nikki is.
Somebody was talking about it yesterday. The Dells. Oh, somebody was saying that they're going to have a reseller meetup in the Dells.
What's the Dales? Is that as the farmer and the?
That's where Bargain Effect lives.
Hi,
can find out.
stereo.
Okay, this is really weird.
What?
My Google Hangout just said that we have one viewer.
Okay.
That's something's wrong.
Yeah, something's
Yeah.
going on.
Should we restart?
Yeah, I'm showing only one watcher now too.
I don't know if that's even going to help you guys with all the crap that
Hey,
they
Nikki.
were doing yesterday. Nikki, do you see us okay?
Nikki.
She just popped off.
Because there's two people on. If I'm on my pad,
Yeah, I'm on too.
so I can read my chat or read the chat, and then
Okay, hold on. Let me get on my phone.
That's who it was, Shamrock Pixie. They were talking about a meetup in the Dells.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was looking.
Huh?
I was looking. I was going to go look at YouTube to see if you were on.
Yeah, because we've had no viewers.
Nope.
Like it says that we have no viewers and our.
I was going to go look at YouTube to see.
Okay.
Now Deb is in there.
Okay. Hey, Deb.
and okay, how about give a sound off if you're in there?
I don't understand.
I'm
Well,
here.
I'm on my phone, so I'm one of the watchers. So let me get off my.
So Shamrock Pixie was in yesterday, and that's Bargain Effect's wife.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's who was talking
you guys
about it yesterday.
I don't know.
Yeah, it says we have 4 viewers.
Well, I went into the other live and said, "Hey, y'all, we missed you."
Maybe we're just not popular.
I told her, don't steal nobody.
I didn't steal anybody. I just told them we missed them.
What other live?
I don't know. Some person I never heard of.
Oh, why
Glenn.
does your thing? Why does
Hi,
your thing
Seb.
say
Good morning.
Thursday Hangout?
I have no idea.
Why is it say
That's
what?
what that's what the title of your thing is Thursday Hangout. Get your shit together.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
I don't.
Thursday.
I thought it was Thursday. Because I'm a dork
Maybe
and I
nobody's
did the
coming in
listing.
nobody's coming in because they think it's
Oh, that's
not going to be till Thursday.
Ah,
Okay, let me freaking change it.
I mean, could be. You know.
Could be.
Can I do that while I'm on here? I wonder.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
you didn't see
Just a mess.
Well, our crowd knows that we're kind of not really bright anyway, so
Hi, Hank.
why they wouldn't go ahead and come on, I don't know. I mean, y'all are bright and everything, but some of us are kind of like,
I'm
goofy.
very not to. Yeah, I'm very not together. I guess not put together right or something. Yeah, Hank says happy Thursday. Sorry, I obviously don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I was about to come looking for her. I was going to go to that other show and see if she was in there. Then I was going to bitch her out and tell her to get about where she belongs.
I went to the other show. I said we missed y'all. That was a hint. Get your asses over here. Glenn is on that show though, so he won't be over here because he's on their panel. But,
The truth says it's Thursday.
well, hello, the truth.
Hi, Truth.
And Hank,
this is not the truth. It's Thursday.
it's Thursday.
Yeah, Sally's a little out of it today.
I guess I don't know what freaking day it is.
Must be somebody that I'm not subscribed to because I don't see it.
I'm not either. I can't remember the name though. Todd told me.
Well, you don't want to say it on here.
No, I don't remember it.
And you
They're
really
not going to
shouldn't
let
go.
me change it.
Hank has been on the treadmill this morning.
Oh.
Well,
That's good.
The only thing our treadmill is used for is the hanging clothes on that I got in the list.
oh jeez.
I get on my treadmill and I make it like 2 or 3 days in a row and then I quit. Then about 3 months later, okay, back on the treadmill, 2 or 3 days in a row, then I quit.
Just can't make it a habit anymore, huh?
No,
My
just a bum.
my doctor said not to be that I needed to be doing some moving around, but I was not supposed. I didn't need to be like jogging or running or any of that kind of stuff, until I lose about 100 pounds.
Why do you have a live spider in your mouth?
Who?
Hank.
What the hell are you talking about, Hank?
I know.
Is that like a weight loss program?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm not either.
Mm. She says, so my phone is probably ruined from me spewing water every freaking where and yelling. She said, no, Sally, read from the beginning. Okay, so just got out of the shower and I did my treadmill, but before that I was feeling healthy, and with the metal cup with lid on it sitting on coffee table. There was still water in it from last night, so I took a big old swig to the straw to wash down my vitamins.
God.
And, for real, I got a live spider in my mouth with the water and the vitamins. Oh my God!
I
Wow,
wish I'd been there to see that.
That's a little bit of different story.
Oh, that's gross.
What a great video that would have made.
Todd, you're mean.
I know, but I mean, it happened anyway, so she might as well make it live so we can all see the.
Yeah, if it's gonna happen, you might as well do it live, Hank.
All see the fun and enjoyment of.
Why don't you replay that, Hank?
It's all run around like, oh my God, she's trying to eat me.
Okay, so I went into another channel, not the one that Bridget was talking about, but a drama channel, and they're live, and they're only showing 4 watchers too.
Oh,
Okay.
And this is a channel that gets a lot of watchers.
Right. So it's YouTube or
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah.
So we'll just do the best we can. Even though it says Thursday, I can't change it now until I quit this one. So everybody could just think it's Thursday today. Because I'm a dork and don't know what day it is.
Yeah, she says to us, we get on, she goes, Happy Thursday. I'm like, it's Wednesday. Not Thursday?
Yeah, the truth, it's all messed up with YouTube or something because on mine and it shows 0 and then it just switched to 1. So
You used to try to not have
Yeah.
shows at the same time, but
yeah, I kept going. Where is everybody? It only shows 4 watchers in here, whatever, 4 viewers.
Yeah, it used to be a
But-
thing, kind of try not to do live shows at the same time, but a lot of people haven't done that.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, a lot of them don't care
live
anymore.
whenever they want. So
So I'm without a vehicle today.
you were what?
I don't have my van today.
Oh,
Why not?
Oh, well, Chris goes to leave for work and his truck won't. Now listen, he's been having problems with this stinking truck for 2 weeks now, where sometimes it just won't start, and then he waits like an hour and then it'll start and it's fine. So I kept
Right.
saying something's wrong. Something's wrong. Well, no, it started now. It's fine now. Ugh. Well, he goes to get in it this morning. It won't start. I'm like,
Oh,
he goes, well, I guess I'm going to have to take your van. I said, well, I guess you're going to go to the post office after work because all my packages are in my van. So he texted me this morning, like about I don't know, 8 o'clock. Anyway, he says, hey, my truck should start now if you want to bring it to my work and pick up your van. I'm like, no, because I'm not going to get stuck somewhere in your damn truck.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's okay. You can go to the post office after work.
yeah. What's wrong with it? It doesn't start until it warms up, or what?
It just won't start. It just doesn't start. It's not the battery or anything. It just doesn't start. Something. And it
Problem
was.
with the cold or something.
I thought it was because when he would try to use his remote start, I thought maybe something was wrong with that.
Yeah.
But he didn't even try to use it this morning.
Oh.
And then the other day he drove to the storage unit, turned the truck up, and then the truck wouldn't start again. So it's not even like it's when it's cold. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something's wrong. But, you know, of course, he's not going to do anything until he gets stranded somewhere and then has to call AAA to tow his ass home.
Right.
Well, maybe it's time for him to get you a new van and him start driving yours back and forth.
I just got my van last June.
Oh, I thought you'd had that one for a good while.
I've had it for a year because I
Well,
totaled my other van. Huh?
It's time to get another one.
Yeah.
That's the way it works around here. When we get a new car, Roberta drives it, and I drive whatever she was driving.
Well, I like to, I don't like a car payment.
Well, we don't either.
So we've already, I just bought that van a year ago. So I've been saving, but I still make myself car payments, but I put it in my savings account, like I'm paying for a car. So I could pay cash if I need a new car. Yeah, surprise, surprise, Tom, I totaled my other van.
Oh, really? By any chance, was it going across an empty, the parking lot of a deserted mall?
No, it was actually on the expressway.
Oh, God.
Somebody stopped in front of me. Well, she wasn't paying attention to the car in front of her, who stopped, and then she stopped real quick and moved over and hit the guardrail, and then I didn't have any time. So I hit her.
Ooh, I have another watcher on my trophy.
Woohoo!
I have a question off subject,
Sure.
if you don't mind. Does anybody, I know in bigger cities people get this where they get free rent for 6 months or whatever.
Wow.
Does that work for like is that like your first 6 months, or do you have to rent for so long and then they give it to you?
like
Does
for a
anybody do
car?
that?
Or for a...
No, for like a house or a business. I was just wondering if anybody in the bigger cities know how that works.
Well, they could do it as like a promotion or something, but
Well, I know they're doing it as a promotion to get you to rent, but what I'm saying is, do they give you the first 6 months free, or do you have to like rent 6 months and then they give you 6 months free? How do they do that? How do they work that?
usually, like I know in California, sometimes whenever you'd like get into an apartment or something, you would get like the first month free or something, and so it would you would just pay a deposit, and then the next month you would pay the rent.
Right, but this is like, I know what she's talking about because we have a town that they really wanted businesses to come in because there were a lot of empty, storefronts. So they were doing that, like they were doing 3 months. But they said your first 3 months of rent is free, but you have to sign a lease for 12 months.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
imagine you get the first year free because there's this building here that says 1 year free rent.
Wow.
Yeah, and nobody's taking it. I don't know why nobody's renting it. So I'm assuming that the rent is like crazy. But
Or you guys sign a 10-year lease or something.
if I could get the first year free.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they might, like Tom said, they might make you sign like a 5-year lease or something like that.
Well, that would be fine. I mean, as long as the rent ain't like crazy. But
Yeah.
See how that works.
A buddy of mine has made a fortune off of buying old shopping centers in like small towns that are just going to pot. Is he'll buy them, he'll fix them up, and then he rents the space in there. He figures out how much what his mortgage is on it, or what his mortgage would be on it, and then he divides that by the square footage, and then he adds like 20% to that or 25% to that, and lease then breaks it. Each unit pays by the square foot. Well, people are some of these people are paying nothing. For basically nothing for like a beauty shop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so this property that he's bought for $200,000 is worth over $1 million now because it's all leased out, and it's also helping the area around it. So he actually has had people from other small towns, like city councilmen, call him and say, "Hey, we got this eyesore over here. We want you to come look at it. We'll see if we can help you with some taxes or something to get you to fix it up."
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I mean, definitely it would be a good deal if you don't have to, make it down on a crazy lease or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you looking to move in town, Nikki, or is it for your store?
No, it's for a business. It's for my business I want to start.
But we're not going to talk about what it is.
No.
Is that legal? Is that legal in Wisconsin?
It is legal. And once I do it, everybody will know what it is. But
Good morning, Jennifer.
It's a great idea. Let's just put it that way.
I had the idea for like 5 seconds now, but I just never got
Liz.
Hey, everybody, you're all back.
Liz.
Where
And,
the hell's all
yeah.
good?
We only have one watcher.
Yeah, it says 0 viewers on my Hangout page.
We have
Does that
one.
mean all of our watchers are a bunch of zeros? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, Nikki.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
you're mean.
I know. Did Gary make her mad this morning?
No, she's just going back to her typical Nikki.
Good morning, Maggie.
A little shit.
How about everybody hit that thumbs up button so we can see how many actual people are in there?
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us.
Yes.
Yeah. And if I find
Whenever
you
we first started,
you're going to be in trouble. Just so you know, I'll come search for your ass.
when we first started, and it was just me and Bridget and Tom and Todd in here, I was like, "Where's all my peeps at?" Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, it's okay. I guess they
I
just
know,
like
like
somebody
I
else."
said, we've got our regulars who, no matter what time we come on, no matter what day
Right.
we come on, they're always there. You know,
We're
our
always
Facebook
there.
viewers. No matter whose channel we're on or where we're at, or even if we're having screw ups, they're still there faithfully and follow us around.
Yep. So that's why I said I'll go find you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I'll go look elsewhere for you.
Jennifer says she hits a thumbs up like a doorbell as soon as she gets in here because she knows
Like
she's
that.
gonna like it.
Like that stupid list it or ditch it I had down at the end of my driveway.
Oh my
And
God, that was funny.
And I couldn't get service worth of crap. But no matter how hard I tried, everybody came back. You know,
Yep.
most of the people came back and they understood. They were patient, and
Well,
that's
yeah.
one thing I like about our regular viewers. I mean, they're patient with us, and no matter what happens, they're always there.
Well, you'll have fun shows. You know, it's. I've said it before. You get kind of tired of listening to the same old stuff over and over.
Right.
Because everybody knows what you got to do to be successful in this business. You got to go out and find stuff to sell. You got to list that stuff, and you got to sell that stuff. That's what you got to do.
Say, you know, how many ways can we say, go buy some shit, list the shit, and you'll sell the shit? I mean, how many ways can we tell you people to do it? You know, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you got to do. And you'll have a successful business.
Have you seen, like on YouTube, these like 8-hour Christmas things where they got the fireplace going, and then there's Christmas music playing in the background? And
oh yeah, we watched it. That's what goes on Christmas Eve at my sister's house when we're opening gifts and stuff. We always turn that on.
Well, I turn it on here just to have some atmosphere.
Oh, is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Liz says I have buying the shit mastered.
What?
Me too.
What?
Liz says I have the shit mastered.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make one up. I'm gonna go onto YouTube. They've got all the music on there, and see if they got any Christmas music on there. And if they do, then I'm gonna splice them all together, and then I'm gonna just have it keep popping up on the screen. This is what you got to do to have a successful 2019. Yep. Buy shit, list shit, and sell shit.
Yeah,
yep, that's it.
And and I always say the same thing to people. There's people in Chris's family that complain they don't have any money and blah blah blah. And I'm thinking, go to a thrift store, buy stuff, sell stuff.
Oh God,
there's no excuse for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometime today, I'm going to make a video. I've sold about $200 worth of stuff on Offer Up and Let Her Go.
Let her go. Let her go.
Let her go.
That's the southern way.
I've got I had like $5 in it because there's stuff I bought at the thrift store for like 50 cents and 99 cents. And, I don't like dealing with people face to face.
Right.
But that was some pretty good jack for, running to the end of 3/4 of a mile to a fast food joint and meeting them out there. Because that's what I do. If they're not willing to go there, then I'm not willing, they need to move on.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I won't. Yeah.
But you're right.
You could be safe about it. It
doesn't
have to be a weird situation or whatever.
No, I'm just not driving all over town.
It doesn't have to be people showing up on a bus at your house.
That's right. And then sitting in your front yard for 3 hours.
It only happens to Sally, which I would have sworn my mouth would have said that only happens to Nikki. But
I know, right? I would have expected it out of Nikki too, but oh my God.
What are you guys saying?
Hey, Nikki, Walmart has a lot of discontinued yarn for like $1.
Really?
Or ours around here does.
Wow.
And I was looking at it on eBay, and it's like $8.99 for a SKU.
Wow.
Or whatever you call it, a bundle.
A skein?
Scheme. Whatever.
Strange.
Are you crocheting or knitting?
I'm crocheting.
Oh, okay. Well, that uses a different kind of thread, doesn't it?
No.
Yarn.
It's all yarn.
Yeah, but isn't there like there's skeins of yarn that are really small, like for needle point and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's not yarn.
That's
That's embroidery floss.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I need to find.
When you're doing that stuff like doilies and stuff like that, there's a real fine thing for that.
Yep.
The truth wants to know if Nikki's allowed out of the car.
Yeah, I'm down to the car.
She has to stay in there all the time.
What the hell, Hank? She just got a buttload of lotion in her mouth.
What?
What are you doing, Hank? What the heck?
Hank, have you had a stroke this morning or something?
What is she doing?
I don't know. She said, I'm about to wear a damn net face shield at all times for safety.
Yeah.
Those on your head.
You need to go get one like they use in the dentist office and pull down over your face. Jeez, girl.
I'm crocheting myself an infinity scarf.
Ooh.
Cool.
It hurts like hell to crochet, but who else is gonna crochet me a scarf?
Is it
Does it?
What?
It helps your fingers though keep getting limber and
Yeah, I do it so that the fingers don't get cramped up and keep limber, but it hurts. But
That's
everything else.
Get your bib of Bengay and put on, rub your hands down real good with it, and then start doing it.
I don't want my scarf to smell like Bengay though.
Oh well, that'll help you during the. You only wear it during the winter. You're only going to wear it during the winter, so you need to, you'll have that aroma to help keep your sinuses opened up.
Yeah. Crocheting a lot slower than I usually do too, but
my little cat, she loves the smell of Bengay. I guess it's that menthol smell. She like, I can't get rid of her.
I like the smell of Bengay to a certain point, but if it was up my nose, like in a scarf, no. I remember I used to put Bengay on my knee, and people at work would complain about it. And it's like, well, so then my boss comes over and they're like, well, you can't wear Bengay at the office anymore. I'm just
what the hell?
Hurts. What do you want me to do? My knee hurts. And they're like, well, you can't
have to lay you off because that's against the law.
Oh,
it's offensive to everybody else. I was like, well, somebody was saying it bothered their allergies. I'm like, whatever, it's Bengay. It does not bother your freaking. What about that lady that's down a couple cubicles who's wearing like 100 pounds of freaking perfume? Who are you people?
Yeah, right.
That's why I was so happy to get rid of that job. I hated that job.
Stayed there.
And it'd be hotter than the hubs of hell in the office. And this one girl who's skinny has got all these no sleeve shirts and every skimpy skirts and stuff on. And she's like, oh, I'm freezing cold. We got to turn the air conditioning down. It's like, put some goddamn clothes on and you won't be cold. Oh, my boss was like, well, somebody's cold, so we had to turn the AC down. I'm over there just sweating buckets and buckets and buckets. And I'm like,
God.
I'm going to be sleeping here any minute. And they're like, well, if you go to sleep, you're going to get fired. I said, well, you need to get some goddamn air coming through here. And they're like, well, so-and-so said she was cold. I said, look at the way she dresses. If she put some damn clothes on, she wouldn't be cold.
You didn't say she dresses like a slut. You need
No, I wasn't rude. But I was like, I'm going to buy her a goddamn sweater. I asked her one day, I said, are you going to start wearing some damn clothes or do I need to buy you a sweater? She's like, what's wrong with my clothes? I'm like, well, you have no sleeves on them. You wear these skimpy little skirt. I said, and then you expect everybody else to sweat because you're freezing.
Hi, Sarah.
I said, well, I'm going to give you some damn money so you can go buy some clothes.
I would have told those people to go fly a fucking kite.
I ended up quitting before all that happened. I don't know if she ever bought clothes. I told her off one day. I was like, that was when it was the end. I was like, you know what? I just need to go. I don't talk to people like this, at work, and I am now. It's just time to go.
But you know what? That happens. It doesn't matter whether you're making a $15 an hour job or you're making, $3,000 a week. It still happens in offices like that.
Oh God, I hate it.
My wife really likes her boss, and her boss is across the country from her, so she doesn't see her on a daily basis. She doesn't, all of her female friends, they're like, they can't stand working for another woman, where they're right there all the time, or working with it like an office with 100 women. That don't work out.
Well, this was women and men, but
but women take things, they get offended real easy.
Yeah.
I get offended when you don't think about other people and you're just thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
That's when I get offended.
Well, that's the thing. Why wouldn't she wear a sweater if she was cold? When I'm cold, like if Gary's cold and I'm hot, I will take my jacket off or whatever, I mean, eventually I can only take so much off, and then he's gotta, give me a little too. But not in that way. You know what I mean? Anyways,
I was waiting. You said you can only take so much off. I was gonna say, well, maybe if you'd freaking warm them up a little bit, maybe you could keep some of your clothes on.
But then, like if I'm cold and he's warm, I won't turn the heat on. I'll put another jacket on or something,
Right. Well, like I have to dress warm in my house, because if I don't, I'll freeze. And if I turn the heater up, everybody else is going to sweat their nuts off. So
damn, that's hot.
and we already know that Naked Man and Jonah can walk around the house pretty much nude and be fine. And here I am in freaking leggings and boots and sweaters,
Oh God.
I know, but when my husband walks around with no shirt on and his boxer briefs and he's bitching that it's cold, I'll be like, no, you go put some pajamas on then.
Yeah.
Because I don't walk around like that, and I shouldn't have to.
Get some clothes on, bud.
My son Sasha, when he was in high school, he ran on the school cross country team, and they would take, they would go out of town for the afternoon for a meet somewhere, and and we would get these hateful emails from the coach, who was a woman and who was a good friend of our family, and there was only 8 boys on the cross country team and 2 girls. So you got to know the coach really well, but she also taught other classes too. But anyway, we get these text messages on the parents channel about, we really need to discuss with these boys that cheap fragrance is not deodorant. Because she said, they're down in Columbia. They've been running for an hour, and they get back on the bus. Now, cross country season down here, the temperatures range from 70 to 100 degrees. So they all, instead of, she's got all these baby wipes, kind of like freshen up with, and then they start hitting the dead brood or whatever. She said it smells like a cheap whorehouse in this bus, and this is a Christian school too. It smells like a cheap whorehouse in this bus.
Oh my gosh!
Nobody's wearing the same fragrance.
Yeah.
So the 2 girls would sit at the front of the bus, and all the boys would sit in the back. Not because they wanted to. So all the smell would stay to the back of the bus.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Sassy.
Hey, Kathy.
Okay.
I'm glad that your notification went away, Hank. She had a moisture detective notification on her phone, and
Oh,
now it went away.
it's probably all that lotion you've been eating.
Well, no, the water that she
that she
spit out. Yeah, spit out along with the spider.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I don't worry. She's talking about now my warranty is void. I don't worry about. I don't spend a lot of money on phone. I'll spend $100 on phone or $125 on a phone, and if I get a couple of years out of it and it quits working, you know, it goes in the pile to list on eBay. You know, now I'm sure that if you're spending $1,000 for an iPhone X or whatever they call them, I guess you could be a little concerned about that, but
Yeah, I don't spend a lot on my phones either.
I'm just not spending. I'm not doing it.
My husband said Caterpillar is putting out a phone just as good as any Samsung, and it's only going to be like $579.
Who's Caterpillar?
And it's a destructible phone. Caterpillar are the ones that make like bulldozers and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And they're making an indestructible phone, and it's only going to be $579, and it's got all the features any Samsung does.
Wow.
You know, somebody can destroy the market. The phones, if they would make a nice size like my Android phone, nice size phone, put an unbreakable glass or screen in it, which they have. That's available. Have a couple of gigs of RAM in it, which is available, and
son of a fricker,
a good processor, and sell it for a reasonable price. They could destroy Samsung, iPhone.
I get the lamps all boxed up and taped up and everything, the label printed. She's ready to put it over there with the shipping stuff, and this is supposed to go in it.
Oh no!
Bummer.
Uh,
Todd.
Take a deep breath, Todd.
Open her up.
How
Cut
big
it
is the
open.
item? Is it glass?
Those lamps.
Is it glass?
Those lamps.
I know, but is that glass that's supposed to go in it?
It's a piece of that lamp body, like a.
Is it
like
heavy?
a dragon's head. Oh yeah, I can hardly hold it, Tom. Oh.
Well, it doesn't take much to make the damn postage go up, Todd. Really?
Oh, no, it's just a couple ounces.
Well, put a slice in the tape and shove it in the top and tape it back up. My God, it's not
okay. Just annoying.
You make it sound like it's the end of the world, Todd.
Well, it's the end of the world at this 10 minutes.
Liz says pull out some yarn and crochet, Todd.
Calm my nerves.
What was that movie with Sylvester Stallone in it, where he crocheted all the time? Demolition Man. When he was in hibernation, they programmed him where if he wanted to become violent, he would start crocheting.
Never seen it.
Have you never seen that? That is a classic. That is a classic. Okay.
I've seen it several times.
I think I've got a couple copies in another room in there. I'm going to find one and I'm going to mail it to you. then you and the boss man have got to make some popcorn, get you some cold beverages of your choice, and sit down and watch it.
Who's the boss man? There's no boss man in this house.
Hey, Todd, when does your other watch go off?
What?
When does your other watch go off?
Pretty quick. I haven't got any bids on it.
Yeah, I haven't got any bids on my trophy either, but I have 9 watchers.
When did yours go off?
Mine goes off in 9 hours.
You'll be at work?
No.
Oh, you won't? Okay.
Yeah, almost 10 hours, actually.
She'll be online with us. That's where she's going to be.
Todd's watch was only like at $400, and then in the last minute it went up $2,000.
That was freaking nuts.
I know.
Wasn't that fun?
That was
That was fun. You need to find more stuff like that, Todd.
I know.
We need to find more stuff
Movie
like
with
that.
movie with the seashells in the bathroom. I think that was Demolition Man too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I saw that movie. Oh, I love those.
I fell in love with what's her name?
all those muscles. All those muscles. Woo! I love muscly men.
Yeah, he's got him.
I got muscles. They're just not very big, or in the right places.
I got lots of muscles, except there's fat covering them.
I'm an Adonis waiting to break out from all this fat.
I remember when I
fell
worked
in
for
love with
FedEx,
Sandra
you could
Bullock
actually
in
see
that
my
movie.
muscle.
Yeah, 9 watchers and 169 views. So I hope it goes somewhere. I've been actually, I went through and friended all of the, or got into all the groups, the Yu-Gi-Oh groups on Facebook, and keep sharing
That's
the
a good
picture.
idea.
So
That is
hopefully, yeah, hopefully there will be some people.
Oh, I missed my end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's
So
what I always hated about knitting was the counting.
Yeah, I missed my end, and so I crocheted more than I needed to. Oops.
Oh no.
I was paying attention to you guys and not paying attention to what I was doing.
So that watch is going off in about 12 hours.
Oh,
Awesome.
no bids though yet?
9:30 p.m. Huh?
No bids yet?
Nope.
Hmm.
But I started it high,
Oh, okay. What'd you start it at?
1,500.
Oh, well, that's not high considering what you got for the other one.
Right.
Well, they're two different styles of watch. Same company, but
Are you gonna do a live tonight, Todd?
no,
Come on.
You should.
I don't even know how.
Oh, stop it.
Nikki's got a YouTube video.
Yeah,
Yes. Doesn't anybody watch her videos?
apparently not.
When I said I didn't know how, that's what I got. Do you not watch my videos?
We know that Sally doesn't.
So Pirate Ship did save me $6 on that box.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
I must have
Well,
just
then
missed it.
somebody else start a live tonight, and Todd can get on there and screen share. Yeah, but you know what? That might be a lot of views for you, Todd. You should
I
put that
don't
on your
care.
channel.
I don't care, he said.
I don't care.
Whatever. Whatever. Batman forever. That's what I say.
I hate
That would be kind of a bummer show if it just sat there and nobody ever bid on it, though. Everybody's sitting there, 20 seconds, come on, bidders, good juju, good juju, and nobody bids.
Oh my god, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
That would
heck,
be pretty
nobody
funny.
watches my videos anyway.
Oh my god, they do too. As soon as I get the notification, I'm like, oh, Todd just put a video. I have to watch it so he doesn't say nobody watches them.
crap.
Yeah, I get a few pity views. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Really?
Good morning.
A lot of views means more silver to stack. Nah, I don't know. I'd probably just spend it on lunch.
Well, that sucks when you finish a project and you don't have freaking scissors to cut the yarn with.
Bite it.
Burn it with their
You have no
lighter.
scissors in your in your truck. You have to have a knife or something in
I
there.
have a knife somewhere, but apparently somebody took it out. I had a big kitchen knife. My husband probably took it out because he's like, if you ever get pulled over, that could be considered a weapon. I was like, it's a freaking butcher knife. Tell him I'm an eBay seller. To cut boxes. Shut up.
Maybe I'll just do a regular video showing the end of the auction.
Oh, there you go. And but that wouldn't be fun because you wouldn't have us like cheering you on.
I used my dog. I used my dog's brush.
Oh, jeez.
Tom's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
His right arm is a blur. It's like it caught him in the middle of swatting a fly or something.
Hank says if it gets out of hand, good thing we are here to witness.
Yeah, you got to do it, Todd.
I think we should.
He won't. He won't. So, I mean, we might as well, like, save our breath.
Yeah, if somebody wants to put it on their live, I'll jump on yours, but I don't feel like doing one. I don't have to, so I ain't gonna do it.
He's kind of pissed off at YouTube, so.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After all the changes they made.
Why? What happened?
Well, they were paying me AdSense for like a year and a half, and then they came out with that new deal saying you had to have 4,000 minutes and so many subscribers. I was like,
oh, and then
I got plenty of subscribers. I got like 1,600 or 1,800 or something, and but yeah, all my videos are short because my internet speed is slow and it takes like 12 hours to upload a 10-minute video.
That's why you do it live, private, and then you let it go public when you're done with it. And that way it doesn't take time to upload. See, Nikki taught me that.
Yeah. Oh, you do look funny.
Nikki really knows her stuff, but she's a really boring teacher.
Holy crap.
I'm just kidding, Nikki. I love you.
I know.
You're my bestie. Bestie.
So they didn't grandfather you guys in that were already getting AdSense?
No.
Wow.
I had like 3 different payments of a little over $100 each, and then they just stopped.
Yeah, all of us were monetized, and then which I really wasn't getting anything because I didn't have that big of I didn't upload videos all the time, and I never did lives because I was always on my phone. But then they took everybody's monetization away, and told us that we had to have 1,000 subscribers and so many hours of views.
Wow.
Or so many minutes of views, excuse me. And let me tell you, that was hard to get.
Damn it.
I would have thought they would have grandfathered you in. Like
Nope.
you were already getting them, you know.
And Valerie was one of the ones who got nailed too, besides me and Todd. I mean, I wasn't getting any money for it, but Valerie was, not much, but a little bit here and there. And yeah, she got nailed too, and she just now became monetized, a few months ago?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had plenty of minutes, but she didn't have the subscribers. So a lot of us got nailed. With that.
That's ridiculous.
Carol, I sent you a link.
The thing that sucked was that they penalized us because of what bigger YouTubers did. The ones that they're trying to the ones that they say are so good because they have so many views and so many subscribers. Anyways.
But a
It's
lot,
all
like a lot of the gaming channels, they don't use the same system that eBay uses to get monetized.
Mm-mm.
And that's where all the big ones are at.
So yeah, if anybody wants to help Todd out, go play his videos on loop, all of his videos, and get them up as I've done it a few times, but
I mean,
Well, yeah, but I'm so far out. I only get like maybe 1,400 hours a year watched,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is not even close. It's not even I'm not even a third the way to the time that needs to be.
Yeah, and you gotta keep that time up too to keep your monetization because they'll take it away if you don't keep that time up. That's another thing that sucks.
How many subscribers do you have, Todd?
1,919.
Well, you need to do a view. You need to create a video once a week and say, okay, everybody's got to watch this for.
It really does.
But I was listening to a guy that I have been following for as long as I've been listening to YouTube, and he's getting kind of burned out. He's making a couple of videos a week, and he said, it's getting harder and harder and harder. Even though he makes a nice income off of his YouTube videos, it's getting harder and harder to make him sit down and do his video.
Yeah.
So I think it's a case where it's fun in the beginning, and then it gets not to be fun, especially when you have to go in and do editing and using effects and all that kind of stuff.
I only put up a video when I feel like I've got something to share or say or something, or show or whatever.
If I was making an income on YouTube, I would make it a priority to do it. I mean, yes, my subscribers are important to me, but I mean, my eBay business, of course, comes first because I'm not making an income on YouTube. YouTube is fun because I've never got a payment from YouTube. But that's fine with me. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy doing it. So that's not why I'm here, is to make an income on it.
I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If I was making an income on it, yeah, I would make it a priority, like my eBay, because I mean, it's a hell of a lot easier to do YouTube than it is eBay.
This weekend. I'm going to sit down and I'm gonna find that video of Valerie's where you spill your soup.
I've been trying to find it, so if you find it, you let me know.
I'm gonna make a 3-hour loop of that thing. I'll throw some background music and I'm gonna send it. I'll send it to you.
I just think it was that funny. Apparently, everybody else did.
It's funny as hell. I'm glad you didn't get hurt or burnt, scalded, or whatnot. He's like,
and if you come across the one where she's at the auction house in the parking lot, tell us which one that one is too, because it's freaking hilarious.
The lady pisses off. It was so funny. The lady was parked right by the building, and she came and walked, and she could have just walked in the building and went potty. But instead, she came and walked way over by where I was parked across the street and pissed between two vehicles.
and then she went and had hanky-panky with some guy in his truck.
She did. Her boyfriend came out of the auction house, which I know him, and they went and had some hanky-panky in the truck. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God.
Damn.
Stay classy, Duluth.
I haven't heard about that happening.
Were we on a live one?
Yeah, I was there. I remember it was live. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Man, it gets wild and kinky up there in Duluth.
And then if you find the one where she's telling us about her fish for the first time, that was hilarious too.
The one in the back of the van?
Yeah, no, it's in her storage unit.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a two-parter. You had to watch where she couldn't find the fish in one video, and then the next video she said, "I found it. It was in the storage."
Yeah, it was funny.
That would have only been more funny had she left it there for several days and it gotten all skanky.
Yeah, but it was.
Are
It
you guys
was
talking
winter.
about the fish?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Well, it was there half the winter, but it was frozen, so I wasn't worried about it. But once things started thawing, I was like, I gotta find that. I had to make it a priority because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna let that fish stink up my storage shed.
Nikki, Nikki, what's that white thing?
Huh?
What's that white thing?
That's my gadget my husband made me for my truck.
No, the one hanging in front of the camera.
Oh, it's my Walmart bag.
Oh,
With my yarn in it. Sorry.
that's okay. I'm like, what is that? That's not a gadget.
My daughter just called me. She's ready to be picked up. I gotta take her to work. Yeah, I've had some funny moments on this show, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have. And you're so expressive. Whatever you think comes to your mind.
I was so excited when I found that fish, though. Oh my god! And I asked my nephew because my nephew's kind of I hope he's not watching, but he's kind of a dingling. He's borderline, you know. I think he's never been tested, but I'm sure he could probably get Social Security for it. Anyways, that's how bad he is. But anyways, sweet boy. Just he'd do absolutely anything for his auntie. Just a sweet, sweet boy, and I love him to pieces. And he works harder than anybody I know. And he will. I mean, he can lift. He's a workhorse. He's a great kid. Anyways, just lacking on the common sense part of it. Anyways, the brain power doesn't compute very well. Anyways, I asked him to help me clean out my van. And for some reason, this fish, my Gary's Uncle Larry gave it to us. It was a crappie fish, smoked, and he gave it to us. And Gary put it in the van or whatever. And well, it was winter time, so it was in here for probably in the van for a couple days. No big deal because it was winter time. It was frozen, and it was smoked. Well, anyways, my nephew helped me clean out the van, and he found this fish, and I don't know why, if he thought it was, I don't know if he thought it wasn't real or what, but yeah, he ended up putting it in one of the boxes in the storage shed that he threw in the storage shed. And then a couple days later, I'm like, hey Matt, where'd you put that fish that I had in my van? And he goes, oh, that's in one of the boxes in the storage shed. I said, which one? He goes, oh, I don't know, it's up there somewhere. I was like, oh my god. I was like, that's a real fish, So yeah, I was like, well, I wasn't in a big hurry in the winter time, because it's cold outside. So I wasn't in a real big rush to find it, But once it started thawing, I was like, yep, gotta find that fish. It's gonna be a stinky mess.
Did you have to pick up tequila today?
Huh?
Did you have to pick up tequila today?
Did I pick up
No, it's not tequila. It's brandy. Did you have to pick up brandy, Doug?
No, she's here.
I knew she was a liquor.
She loves tequila though.
I didn't know which one you were picking up this morning, but I knew she was a liquor.
Are you a liquor? No, she likes men.
In her summer.
Ew.
That one too. I was thinking because she's the one that has all the liquor bottles on top of her cupboard.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I was just kidding.
I know.
Brandy says she's allergic to cats.
Okay. Brandy is saying they know too much about me, Mom.
She's used to me. She don't care. She's just like me.
Hi, Jill.
She looks like me. She acts like me. My husband drives my husband nuts. He's like, oh my God, you guys.
When we get together, beat it to death.
Yeah, when we get together, we beat it to death, my husband says. Because we'll take some and we'll laugh
Just
about
ran
it. Yeah, I
a red light
did.
in front of the police station.
We'll laugh about it or whatever. Say something. We'll say something funny about whatever he says, and then we'll keep it going. You know, because we can just keep going and going. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, beat it to death."
Oh, Gary.
Oh, Mary. Well,
Hi, Mary.
I didn't know that you were going to have surgery again. I hope that goes okay.
Oh boy.
On
When
her
did she have
back.
surgery?
On Thursday.
Oh, I didn't know you had to have surgery again. That's Mary O, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's going to suck for Christmas, having to spend it recuperating.
Yeah. That stinks. Sorry to hear that, Mary.
Yeah.
Or is that the Thursday after Christmas?
I don't know.
Because we're kind of confused on our days because of
Yeah,
Saturday
because
morning.
I screwed everybody up today because I thought it was Tuesday yesterday. I thought it was Wednesday yesterday, so now I think it's Thursday today.
Because
And it's actually Wednesday.
on Tuesday.
It's a good thing that Mary O didn't see it because she'd have went, "Oh shit, it's Thursday,
Yeah.
not the doctor's office."
I'm supposed to be having surgery right now.
Oh
Don't
Lord.
go by Sally time.
Oh, wow. She's having a spinal cord stimulator put in.
Mm.
It doesn't sound fun.
It don't sound fun.
It don't sound stimulating.
No.
Oh.
But if it helps you, then
Yes.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I
Yep.
hope it works.
Yeah, I hope you can, Mary. That'd be good. After you recoup a little bit.
Yeah. Poor thing. Did she already have it or she's getting it done?
No, she's getting it done.
When?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think.
Is it tomorrow Thursday or next week's Thursday? Next week. I mean, no, never mind.
Well, keep us posted on how it goes.
Bridget, how many you packing up this morning?
What?
How many are you packing up this morning?
I packed them all last night.
Oh, that's right, because you said everything was in the van already.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it last night. I had 29.
Good job.
Thanks. I have 13 again, but
Wow.
I'm not. But I can't go to the storage unit and pull stuff. Oh, darn.
Well, look back there on that refrigerator and over on that shelf, you got all that Disney stuff and pull a few items.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow, Mary.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about you.
And then somebody just buys something and says, hey, I need this by Christmas. Please ship as soon as possible. And they didn't even pick the priority option. They picked the parcel post option.
Oh, my God.
But it'll go out priority, but still. Come on, people.
Yeah. Get it together.
Yeah, that's like the buyer who asked me if I could ship their bottle of perfume yesterday very quickly because they needed it fast. And I was like, well, I'll be glad to ship it when you pay for it.
Yeah.
Liz says, I'm going to start packing at night. I want to wake up to no shipping.
Yeah. You know what? And that's, well, you don't wake up to no shipping, though, because you get orders overnight. So I woke up to, I had 3 I had to still pack when I went to bed, and I woke up to 13 this morning. But
Wow.
I don't know. It's kind of nice to go to bed with like a clean slate.
Yeah. Sarah says, I have an item that shows delivered. The buyer wants a refund because she thinks it's stolen. Tell her to check with her neighbors. Tell her to check with her post office.
I would just, I would say call your post office and call the police department and file a report. Once it's
I'm sorry, go ahead.
delivered, it's delivered.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I if you haven't noticed it, I'm a great guy. I'm a lot of fun and whatnot. But when I need to be an asshole, I can be an asshole. And when out of the blue, when people start saying, it says it was delivered on the, it was delivered, but it's not where it's supposed to be at. I always say, check with your neighbors, and because tampering with the mail is a federal offense.
Mm-hmm.
Always, someplace in the email, I always put tampering with the mail is a federal offense. And for some reason, it's always found.
Yeah.
I don't know whether, I've never had to go that extreme, but if it's a real expensive item, we're going to have an investigation into it. There's the people that work for the Postal Service, that's what their job is. Investigate stuff like that.
Yeah, and if they have that problem a lot, maybe they need to get cameras or something.
That's right.
Or a P.O. box.
There was a guy on YouTube that had a fake box sitting on his front porch, and he had an electric wire hooked to it, like an electric fence. So when they would grab that box, it would knock them about a foot.
Did you see the guy who made the thing that would shoot glitter?
Yeah.
And he had cameras. There was 4 phones in the box to record from all sides, and then there was a mechanism in the top that would spin glitter out of it once it was opened, and then it also had fart spray. Yeah. And so, yep, that's the one, Philip. And I shared that yesterday as fart spray, so that it will spray like every 30 seconds once the package is opened. So they throw it in their passenger seat, and they're like, what the hell, man? What the hell? And they just, some of them just straight up throw it out of their car,
But the one guy that opened it up and the glitter went, he must have had a 5-pound bag of glitter in that thing, because it went everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it's and it had tracking on it, so he knew where it was at. When they throw it out the car, he would just go get it again and then put it in a new box and start all over again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like those videos too. The karma kind of based videos, to where you just, I mean, like Jim was saying, it takes a special kind of person to walk up and steal something off of somebody's porch. You have to have a really poor soul.
Yeah, especially now with people having cameras, you can go for $150, you can go get a camera system, and it's Wi-Fi to the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
They pull your tag. Whoever owns the car is going to be responsible.
Yeah. Hey, Ansley.
Todd, you going to your girlfriend's today?
No, we're done until after Christmas.
Did you take her a nice Christmas present?
Flowers,
candy, roses?
I gave her a bunch of cash last time I was there.
That's good.
I don't know. Yeah, if those people don't watch, I don't know. I don't know if those people watch YouTube or not, but I mean, you would think, maybe they need to, look some shit up, say, oh, well, that's what happened to me because I, got something off of somebody's porch.
Well, they had a situation down in Charleston where a guy was stealing a package off the front porch, and he tripped over a little decorative fence. He tripped, broke his jaw when he hit the concrete, and he sued the people. And that didn't last very long at all.
Moron.
The judge reprimanded the attorney for even bringing that into his courtroom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He said there's there's nothing logical about that at all. Honestly, you can sue over anything. So you can't start telling people, I mean, that's not really cool to tell him you were stupid to bring that to court. But you really can't do that.
I just like to think that there's a special place in hell for people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it may sound awful, but I mean, how black of a heart do you have to do that to somebody?
And what's going to happen in one of these days, somebody's going to be running from somebody's front doorstep, and they're going to drive up, and they're going to drive over them with a car.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the middle of an act of criminal activity and ran out in front of my car. I couldn't help that I panicked and hit the accelerator instead of the brake.
Yeah, Philip says there is a case law where someone breaks into your yard by jumping the fence and drowning, and the homeowner found liable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when somebody broke into a house, got stuck in the chimney, and they sued the owners.
Mario, my wife has had a liver transplant, and she's on some controlled substances, and all of that has to be signed for. Everything else they just leave on the doorstep or leave in the mailbox. And we've had stuff to be delivered to the wrong house, and when you call the Express Scripts or whoever they are and say, hey, this was stolen, you got to file a report, they don't want to do it. They don't want to have to, spend the time to fill out the paperwork because they're the ones that ship the thing.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Sure. Yeah. The crazy. It's Wednesday. Sally was having a Sally moment. I like your sign, Mr. Sadie. There's an elderly lady, like in her 90s, that I go and do stuff, fix her computer when she has crisis. Anyway, the other day, I had to run by there and recover some photos she had taken. And she took off she had on like one of those little short jackets. She's a real stylish, dressy lady. And she had a damn pistol hooked to the back of her, behind her back, hooked to her belt. And I said, you're a little protected there, aren't you? And she's like, yeah, I don't go any place with it without it. And it was like a 45 or something of that sort. I like that mother's mustache.
Elderly people are so vulnerable nowadays, or anybody is, but they are more so.
She's one of the people. She's one of the ladies. She's a sweet lady. She is not one of the ones that you would think to be packing, you know? And I said, would you use it? She said, hell yeah. And I've never heard her cuss. And she's like, hell yeah. It's either me or them. And it's going to, you know, they're the ones that's going to get it. Charlotte is slowly going to hell. It's getting to be like a major mayor. Well, we've had our mayor go to we've had our mayor to go to jail for selling special favors for us. So that puts us up there with Detroit, New York, and
oh my gosh,
Chicago.
North Carolina or South Carolina?
North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I live in North Carolina.
Yeah, but you're from South, right? Or no?
Yeah, I'm from South.
Yeah.
But yeah, the city of Charlotte's mayor went to prison.
Oh no.
And a friend of mine that lives outside of Detroit, he called me and he said, hey man, Charlotte's made the big time. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, didn't you read the paper today? I'm like, no. He's like, y'all's mayor's going to prison for selling favors.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, oh hell.
You're okay though, Todd, right? Or Tom, right? You weren't involved in all that?
Oh no, I wasn't involved in that at all. And I know people to keep me uninvolved and stuff like that.
Okay. Y'all ready for a story?
Yes, sir. Hit us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The story goes, okay. Last time my mom visited, she complained that the mattress was throwing her out onto the floor while she was sleeping. Okay.
You sure
So-
want a poltergeist?
Mom's 91, so we don't need her thrown out on the floor, right? So okay.
She's liable to break something.
So yesterday I met Gwen after she got off work and we were gonna do some Christmas shopping. I was gonna buy a new mattress, so I went into what was it? Big Lots. And I just said, just give me a cheap double bed mattress. And they said, okay, we got this one. So anyway, well, that Big Lots lady, she was like, really looked like she was tired of the Christmas season. She's like, I mean, she was very efficient, but I could tell if I'd cracked a joke or something, she would have not smiled. Anyway, she was very polite, but very matter of fact at the same time. Anyway, so she loaded up a mattress on a cart and got it to the front for me, and I put it in the back of the pickup. Okay. So today, I've got to take the old mattress, and I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to put it on top of the. When my youngest boy moved out, he took his mattress with him because he already had a bed. It's a long story. Anyway, so the one boy's bedroom didn't even have a mattress on the box spring. So I'm going to take the old mattress and put it in that room. But in the meantime, while it was just a box spring, it wasn't good for anything except holding the death pile. So now I've got to move all the crap and death pile today off, or not all the. That's not all the death pile. But I got to move everything that was on that bed. There's like a pendulum clock and a bunch of the military surplus stuff, and all that's got to come off the bed. And then I put the mattress from the other bedroom in there. But I got to worm that mattress in between all the death pile stuff that's in that room. I hope I can make it through the door and over to where the bed is. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh.
And then the new mattress has been sitting in the back of my pickup all night, and Gwen came in before she left for work and said, "Hey, do you realize that we had a real heavy dew last night?"
Oh no.
And the mattress it's wrapped in plastic, but I'm gonna have to dry all that off. So I don't know. I got a bunch to do after we get off the chat.
I thought you were going to say that your mom called and said she wasn't coming.
No, there's no way to keep my mom from coming if she says she's going to. So,
why don't you tape your phone to the wall or whatever and go live so we can see you putting that mattress in your dead pile?
oh, hell no.
You probably have to mute the profanities.
That room looks like a military death pile bomb went off in it. Because I've got backpacks and sleeping mats and backpack frames and assault vests and.
Dang. Hey, you need to watch what you say, because you know Nikki's on this channel, and the boys that talk into their sleeves all the time is monitoring her. You don't need to start talking about all that kind of merchandise in there. They might come paying you a visit, knocking on your door.
Hey, frickin'. That's all we'll hear. So a lot of Josh is here again. Welcome, Josh, to the madhouse.
Hi, Josh.
Again.
Hey. Well, we didn't scare him away yesterday.
That's pretty amazing because
It is.
yesterday was wild and today is no exception.
We're never wild, Todd.
I think we are.
I
mean, as wild as old men and middle-aged women can be.
For one thing, I'm not middle-aged.
What are you?
I'm an adult.
Adult.
All right. How old is middle age?
50.
Like 35
I would think.
to 50.
Bullshit.
What?
Middle-aged. I think. Okay, so most people live to around 100. So I'd say 50 is middle-aged.
Tom is totally staying out of this one.
No, because I'm saying, you know, people are living to be 112 years old nowadays, and it's happening a lot. So, you know, that's making middle age 50, 60.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to let that one ride. I'll take the middle age.
Whatever you think. You're not as young as you think you are, Sally.
I am. Okay. Mary says 45 and up. I'm still not middle aged then.
45 and up to what? When is it? You know, okay, the end of middle age is when you get that first letter from AARP saying you need to become a member.
Oh, no, we're going with Philip. According to Google, the period early adulthood to an old age usually considered as the years from 45 to 65. So that's middle age.
Okay.
So I'm still middle aged? Oh, my God. Okay. Never mind. Whatever. I can be corrected. I don't mind.
So you're pretty much done then, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out, Sally. It's all downhill from here.
Oh, we might be on life support, but we're gonna be around for Sally to kick over 60, and then we're gonna give her
Yeah.
But you know, to be on a serious note here,
No.
I don't want to live
Never.
to be 108 and I can't function. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't either.
I would rather go at an earlier age
Mm.
than being, you know, over 100 and just everybody's got to do everything for me.
I want to die about 70.
What are y'all talking about?
We're talking about.
Hi, Valerie.
Well, I called everybody in the chat in the panel old, and I got backhand slapped about it.
He called us middle-aged. I said,
Yeah, fat words out there. Oh, God.
I'll take the discounts though. I'll take whatever discounts they give me.
Damn right. I go into Denny's and I say, I want my senior discount.
I
go into Hardee's, I want my senior discount.
That's right.
I go to Bilo's on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, I want my senior discount.
Well, there you go.
Valerie, are you going to the bins today?
I am.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that's right. It's only 8 o'clock where she's at.
Oh my gosh, Dad, you're early where you're at.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I got a little bit of a cold, but
you're not your usual bubbly self this morning.
That was coming on before you left.
It's a little early for me.
Well, until a little while ago, it was awful late for us because Sally had us on Thursday. And
yeah, I see that. Very confused.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe this is a replay, and I don't know.
Yeah. I think everybody was confused because, like, whenever we first started, nobody was in here except me, Bridget, Tom, and Todd, and like there was no watchers. And I'm like, where's everybody at?
Actually, I was not in the group. I was on my pad, and I was like, I'm the only person chatting in the the chat because there was nobody else.
Mm.
And then the enforcer, Bridget, she started hunting people down online and started saying, "We miss you."
Well, they were on different lives, so I went into the lives and I said, "Hey, everybody, we miss you."
I said, "Now, Bridget, don't go steal nobody."
Like,
I did it.
Bridget's banned from half of the YouTubers.
I didn't say come over to the channel. I just said we missed you.
So did you get? You're gonna get lots of good stuff today, then, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it contained.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I know you
how that goes.
I know you don't not believe that, but I am going to keep it contained. Yeah. I'm only going to get the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for most people in the world, contain means we've had a radiation leakage and we want to try to keep it in the bin. So does that mean that your packages are going to explode when you get home because you got so much packed in here?
Well,
he's the best friend.
I am definitely going to try to not have to send anything home. Let's just say that.
Oh, you're gonna try and take it in your
I'm going to
baggage.
try to take it in my suitcase. So But of course, if I have to, you know. But I'm gonna try and be picky today.
Yeah.
No, Val, you know, we know that you're not opposed to packing and shipping. And if you find a bunch of good stuff and you can justify the cost of shipping it home, you better pick that stuff up.
Oh, you know I will.
Oh yeah, she will.
Because once you get home and the snow hits and you're trapped at home, you don't have nothing else to do except list these 5,000 pieces of clothing that you've got.
5,000.
Yeah. Well,
Lisa, so that means she's buying new luggage.
well, you know, there's a lot to there's a lot of stress that goes along with shipping the packages. Number one, there's not a lot of room here, so storing it until you ship it,
Right.
and then the stress of having to do that before I leave. I mean, that's all a bunch of added stress. So that's one of the reasons why I want to kind of keep it and kind of go easy. I don't have to. I'm sure we're gonna go back, and it'll be fine.
Have you got your rental car yet?
No, I don't. I don't get a rental car.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about getting a rental car to go see somebody or something.
Well, I have when we go down to my hometown, I'm gonna get hopefully,
Right.
and or just I can go see family. But since I'm up north, I really don't have anybody, to go see.
Right.
So really just toast me around.
Are you gonna go see Amy and Dad?
Yeah, we're gonna go the weekend after Christmas. We're gonna go down to Porterville, and we're gonna go see Amy. We'll see Dad. I'll see Tina. Not my Tina. It's another Tina that I
think that's the first time I've ever heard Sally say Dad.
I was gonna say, whose dad are you gonna go see?
Yeah, that's what I
Her
was
dad.
going to ask that. I also wanted to know, is this Sally's hometown too?
It is Sally's hometown.
Thank you, Bridget, for stealing my line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I was waiting for Valerie to finish it out, and I was, are you going to go see Sally's dad or your dad?
It's her dad.
Lives there
Yeah.
too.
It's her dad. I call him Dad sometimes too.
Yeah.
Sally Ann.
For the ones in the audience that doesn't know, Sally shot me a line of bull one day.
Oh, me too. And I
And
believe
we
her.
were all thinking that Sally and Valerie shared the same mother, but different fathers.
Yeah, we do.
And Valerie and Sally says her dad was half black and half
Right, white.
Asian or something like that.
Asian.
Yeah.
And then, so when we're in a chat talking offline, and we asked Valerie about, I said something about her father or Sally's father, and Valerie gets this look on her face like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I said, "Well, Sally said y'all had different fathers," and she said, "No, we don't. I'm gonna have to have a talk with Sally Ann."
Luckily, I knew Valerie long enough before Sally, and talked to her enough times to know that was all a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
She was just.
Oh no, it was believable. 100% believable.
I know she should be a politician. If she can tell a lie and you think she is telling the truth.
No, Sally's dad isn't living in Japan, Hank.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So that's the joke that's the reason all the discussion about the fathers.
I don't know what you guys were talking about. I was being serious.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh my god.
But no, it's a mother-daughter day today. We're gonna go to the bins, and then we're gonna go get a mani pedi and
Cool.
No kiddo.
Probably.
Does your
Don't
daughter
have
like going to the bins?
What's that?
Does your daughter like going to the bins?
Yes, she loves it. She loves it. There for a while, she was kind of addicted.
Oh,
But you
I
know,
wonder where she gets that from.
she was doing a really good thing where she would, you know, she would go to the bins and pick up like lightly used kids clothing, and then she would take it to the consignment store and sell it to them. So she was
yeah.
making
Yeah.
so. But yeah, I think she kind of decided that she'd just go when I came out and do that because it was kind of addicting for her. But
I
yeah,
wonder where she gets that from.
If she's
I have
making money though.
have no clue.
Is
Well,
she,
Kathy's almost by you.
Yeah.
Why who?
You.
She's in Arizona.
Oh, is she?
Her and Marcel drove to Arizona yesterday.
Oh, wow.
did his father pass?
Not yet, no, but they didn't expect him to live past tomorrow, so.
Aw. That's
No.
Yeah.
So when you get on the
Wow.
freeway over there, when you get over in the freeway, now you need to turn your phone on, go live.
Oh.
So we can scream and yell.
How's
Oh my
how's sales been for you guys?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right.
I mean, my Sunday was crazy, but yesterday was normal.
Yeah.
I had a lot Saturday actually, and then Sunday I had nothing.
Mine
Yeah.
were terrible.
I
I only had 5 sales this weekend, and 3 of them are pain in the ass buyers. They keep messaging me. Like the one bought something for $5 and said, "Give me a best offer of $5." And I had the thing for so long, I was just like, "Yeah, whatever."
Right.
But okay. And then they messaged me, "Can you send this out ASAP?" Now they ordered it Saturday. I have 2 business day handling time on my stuff,
Right.
so I sent it out yesterday, and they messaged me in the middle of the night. Why does my package still show in Superior? I don't know. Am I the post office? I didn't say that. I just said, "I'm not. Hi, thank you for your purchase. Your item was brought to the post office. Maybe the tracking has not updated yet.
Right.
Thank you."
You
But
filthy
and then
animal.
somebody else was like, "Why haven't you sent my package out yet?" And blah blah blah. I'm like, Jesus, you can tell it's almost Christmas time. It's like, you know what, people? If you did not wait till the last minute, you would not be having to bug me about all this stuff.
Right.
But this happens every time the week before
Every
Christmas.
year.
People are in a frantic mode, and they're like, "Oh my God, we gotta!" And they have it on TV now. The shit has to be picked. It has to be shipped by the 20th, or it ain't gonna make it in time. So people are in frantic mode now.
Well, anything that I ship out until is not going to be there before Christmas.
Right.
Oh no, it has to. Priority mail has to be shipped out by the 20th.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it is not guaranteed by Christmas.
Right.
Yeah. If they do priority, they could get it out. You could still get it out on the 20th, and it'll still get there by Christmas. But if you if you're the last time you can do express is the 22nd.
Yeah.
So
Of course, my sales haven't been great. I've been getting like one a day. That's not too bad.
Right.
I did sell a couple items on Poshmark the last few days. So I sold a pair of shoes for $30 and a jacket for $25.
Nice.
That's good.
That's good.
Let me ask you ladies something.
Hmm?
Or Todd, if you know the answer. What is this called?
Tank
cami?
top and a camisole.
Yummy.
Cami,
Yeah,
that's what
I would say probably a cami.
Okay. Thank you. I got about 25 of those.
Oh,
I'd probably put lingerie in there too.
I'm gonna lot them up and
sell 'em.
I'd probably put lingerie in there too.
pardon me,
Lingerie,
lingerie.
lingerie.
Yeah.
lingerie.
Okay.
What did you say, Nikki?
You said lingerie.
I was joking.
Yeah.
Lingerie.
What is she saying?
That's what I was
I
trying to
know.
Licorice or
I don't even ask anymore. I'm like, okay, obviously I misheard you because I don't know what the hell you're talking about anymore.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying lingerie, but I'm just joking. Lingerie. I know it's lingerie.
Uh-huh.
No, it's lingerie.
What was
Only-
Tom saying yesterday that was
Tom
kind of
called
weird?
it. I think Thomas called it lingerie before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
And I knew it was not. I know it's lingerie.
thank God.
That's why I said it.
Ansley says
And
dungaree.
if anybody has semi-formals and stuff out there, you probably should put New Year's Eve on it. New Year's in your title. Because people are going to be looking for that stuff for New Year's Eve parties.
yep.
Lingerie for
Or anything real smart.
party.
But I have
Dungaree.
been listening every day too, so that's good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Been keeping my my listings at about seven to 10 a day.
Well, that's
So
good.
Oh, you've been
Yeah.
putting 7 to 10 a day up?
yeah,
Oh, good job. That'll keep things moving, hopefully.
yeah. I think once my handling time goes down a little bit, you know, people will be a little more apt to buy. So
Well, right now everybody's in Christmas mode, so they're not looking at long handling time. You know, anything that says long handling
Yeah.
time, they're probably like, oh, no,
yeah,
we're in Christmas.
Well, mine says next day shipping, but that don't mean that they're going to get anything before Christmas.
right.
No.
Julie's been crazy busy.
Has she?
Oh
Good.
man, she's
Did she
been
sell them on
crazy.
Posh too?
She does not sell on Posh. She only sells on Etsy and eBay.
Mm.
But most of her sales come from Etsy.
Hey, these are wedges, but they're not cork, right?
No,
No.
they're wedges. But
Just
they're not
wedges.
cork. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
You should get her into Poshmark. I wonder if that would be a good.
yeah. I mean, she said this was the best Christmas she's ever had.
That's good.
Good.
And Christmas, she said Valentine's is really big for her too.
Mm.
So,
Is that your daughter?
yeah. Yeah. She's selling these. She makes these. They're like a hair bow, but they're they have little reindeers on them, little reindeer horns,
Uh-huh.
and antlers. That's what they're called, antlers. Duh. And she sells those. What are you selling for? $7.95. You know, that's a good. I mean, she just whips them up, just makes them and lists them. So
Nice. I used to make these cute little animal pins
Hi,
out
Julie.
of. I used to make these. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
I used to make these cute little animal pins out of girls green ribbon. And they were round, and yeah, you would sew them so they were roughly, and then you'd put eyes and nose and mouth and ears on. They were so cute. I used to sell those a lot too.
What are you grinning about, so Valerie?
I was just laughing at Nikki.
Why?
Because your fingers were just going crazy when you were trying to describe that, and it was just funny.
I talk with my hands a lot.
That's okay. I still love you.
Luckily, the camera only usually shows from here down, so you don't see me talking with my hands.
Right.
I finished my scarf, my infinity scarf.
Oh, cool.
I have to finish off the ends, but
Who was talking about something the other day that goes around your neck and it's just a
Oh my God, let's not start.
Oh my gosh.
Please, no.
Are you going to go there, Tom?
That's what it was. It's an infinity scarf.
Oh
Tom?
my gosh.
Ma'am.
Oh my God. Kick Tom off. Kick him off.
Oh, that's right.
do you see my scarf?
I like that, Nikki. Make me one. Send it to me.
I know. That's pretty.
It's supposed to get down to 50 this week. I need to.
Usually,
You know what?
I make them. Usually, when I make them, they're big enough so that you can put them over your head. But this one, I only did half size for myself.
Yeah. It's so nice to be able to go outside and it be 50 degrees, 54. I mean, it's just so nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving it.
Where's that
So I'm
cute
going
little
to-
boy at?
He had to go to grandma's.
Oh,
He
Just
doesn't
that cute little boy.
he doesn't like the bins. He doesn't like the bins very much, so he gets
Oh.
bored.
Oh yeah. Not really a place for kids.
Well, that would be really hard for you guys too, probably.
Yeah.
He has I enjoy seeing his pictures on Facebook so much. He's such a little cutie, and his smile is so contagious. It's just, he's so cute. That big old smile. What a handsome little guy.
You just can't help but, smile when he's talking. I mean, he just
Yeah. Not that your other daughter's kids aren't cute, because they're adorable as hell too. But I just don't see them as much as I see him. He's just looks a little dolly.
Of course, yesterday I said, "You're just full of piss and vinegar," and because he was kind of acting up a little bit, and Julie says, "I don't think I've ever heard that before."
Oh
my God!
I thought he was going to say piss and vinegar. Like what?
Well, Julie's always lived in California. They probably don't say that out there.
No.
That too, piss and vinegar.
Grandma Classic, we hate to hear about your granddaughter.
Oh no, what happened?
She's stopped breathing.
Oh no.
And Mario, let me tell you, girl, I have a drawer in my bedroom that's got nothing but thermals on because my old butt gets cold real fast, like. So I put them on. You can always take them off if you get too hot.
That's right.
Oh, it's her niece.
Niece, yeah.
Oh, her niece. Is she okay?
They says our little niece, 2 months old, could use some prayers. They rushed her to the hospital last night. She stopped breathing. They're going to test her for HIV. Poor thing. She was taken from her mother at birth, and our sister-in-law already has the woman's 2 other children adopted because the mother is unfit. So she's adopting this one also to keep the kids together. Now they don't know what's the matter with her. The doctors are fighting to keep her alive.
Oh,
Definitely prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 months old.
Because I'm so angry at their birth mother. They should tie her. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be having any more kids.
No. And that's the thing, you know, I've got these people in the steam club who would make great parents. They would make the best parents ever. And they've got enough money to have kids, they got a nice home, they got a huge family. I mean, children would be just perfect in their family, you know, for them to be parents. And they can't. She's had diabetes her whole life, and between that and some other, well, with that, I don't know, something anyways ended up so she can't have kids. And it's so sad because both of them would be absolutely perfect parents, you know, and it's just so sad. I mean, they got such a nice, loving home, and they're such great people, you know. And it's
They
just so
should
sad.
adopt.
People like this, yeah, they're looking into it now. But people like this, that my point is that people like this that don't take care of their kids and stuff like that can have as many kids as they want, but people that really truly should have kids can't, you know.
Yeah.
It makes me want to vomit when I think about that. And yeah, they are looking into the adoption option.
And you know, depending how old they are, they don't have to go for the infant or the toddler age. You know, they can go. There's a lot of older kids out there that need parents.
Yeah, they're not that old. They're only probably about they're probably about 30, 27. Around in there.
Todd needs to adopt him a couple of more boys. He seems to be awful bored with that since his kids left home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's helping to take his stuff to the dump.
Yeah.
Tell Gwen you gotta adopt some kids so you can get some help. See what she says.
She would check him into a home.
Did you get that spare bedroom cleaned out for your guests?
Oh my God. You missed the story.
Did I?
Oh God.
Yeah.
What was the story?
It's a work in progress, Nikki.
Oh, okay.
I've got till Friday.
Oh.
And he's going to take every minute of that time.
Well, if I lived close to you, I'd come over and help you, buddy. But unfortunately, I live on the other side.
Yeah, you would step in. You would step in my rooms that need to be worked on and go, "Yeah, it's time for a break."
No, we would step in your room saying, "Hey, Todd,
you know who you're talking to, right, Todd? You have seen my storage sheds in my garage.
Right?
Well, there's a difference between storing your eBay stock in a storage unit and storing it at home. So, yeah, we just do what we can around here.
I wish I could store mine at home, honestly. I wish I had the room to keep everything here.
Me too.
Well, I really do have enough room. It's just really unorganized.
Yeah.
It's bad.
We were just talking about that. About how, like, you know, when you live in a small place, it just looks so cluttered. And it's really not a lot of stuff. It just looks like a lot of stuff, you know? Chris is like that, you know, that's what happens when you don't have enough space and it's too small. I said, well, go buy a freaking house.
Mm-hmm.
In Florida.
Go buy a bigger house.
Excuse me, let me address one issue right here. Mario, I would like to come to Wisconsin in July. I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in the wintertime. There's some fabulous people that live up there. You know, Jim and Tara.
Well, not for long.
Yeah, but
what about me?
You live up there.
Well, absolutely, Nikki. Well, Nikki, you live in Minnesota.
No, I live in Wisconsin.
Who lives in Minnesota?
I'm from Minnesota.
Okay, God, you confuse the hell out of me all the time.
I'm in Minnesota.
Bridget, do you know where you're at right now?
Nope.
That's okay, because I don't know what day it is.
Tom's trying to talk.
Nikki is always in both states, and I never know. I can never remember.
I was kind of questioning that.
I think you're frozen.
I mean, it lives in Minnesota.
Yeah, he's like, oh, there's some wonderful people in Wisconsin, like Jim and Tara.
And I'm like,
well, how about me?
well, you're always talking about Duluth, and I'm thinking, well, maybe she lives right on the border.
I do.
Apparently you do.
Yeah.
Yep, your dad lives in Minnesota, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And like,
I think we all
right now,
during the summer.
Right now I'm in Superior, Wisconsin, right?
Right.
Okay.
But if you look, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because the bridge is in the way. But you see that bridge over there? That bridge over there? You'll be in Minnesota.
Okay.
I mean, I can see Minnesota from here. So yeah. But I live in Poplar, Wisconsin. Hence the name Poplar Pickard.
She's back at her gas station.
I am.
Are you
I'm
a
a
Quick Trip?
I am.
YouTube is being so freaking weird today.
I'll be right back.
Yesterday too.
Huh.
Oh my God! Yesterday you had to restart like 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was
I'm glad
bad.
it's just not me.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh, okay.
Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here and get ready to get going here pretty quick. So
All right.
I just
Have fun.
say hi, and maybe I'll do a haul video or something.
All right.
Ooh,
That'd be cool.
Find a lot of good
So-
stuff. Find Disney stuff.
Yes. Disney stuff. Yes.
And
All right,
nice-
guys. Have a great day.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Au revoir.
This is a hangout. Let's play and talk live.
We talk about reselling
Yeah.
and life. And
Thank you, Fran.
Reselling is supposed to be the focus of it, but we've all become such friends that we talk about
just life.
everything.
general.
Yeah, everything.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just yeah.
Rigid
Okay.
security.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this for today. I'll open it up so if anybody wants to come in or whatever, they can. I have some cleaning and stuff still to get done, and Brandon's fixing to make lunch. So,
Making you something good?
fajitas, chicken fajitas, yummish.
Getting you some fajitas.
Okay, I don't want to say it like that because it sounds too much like vagina.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh,
And I ain't gonna be eating no vaginas today.
oh my God. I can't even.
I
God.
know, right?
All right, bye everybody. Have a good on that note. Have a great day.
Make it a great
Bye.
time. Make it a great